Librans, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for January 2023. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I'll never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Librans, this is your monthly reading for January 2023. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. But just to let you know, January starts off pretty slow in terms of pace, which will actually ease us all into the new year gently. Now, Capricorn energy, the sun is of course in Capricorn. That energy brings us better focus, organization, and diligence, as well as perseverance. So it is a very positive start to the new year. It gives us time to reflect on the things that you've already been building before charging forward, charging ahead. The planets are actually in a better place this year as we start the new year. Jupiter remains direct until May, and that promises better luck, amplifying passion for life and adventure. Also, Jupiter will be in Aries, so that means we're going to feel a little bit more inspired and embrace our confidence and inner power. Now, the sun will then move into Aquarius at the latter part of January, around about the 20th of January, and that gives more power to the people, to the collective. However, Uranus is going direct around about that time too, and that actually brings major change. Uranus is the planet of rebellion, so expect shocking surprises and turnarounds, U-turns during this period. It is a change that brings innovation and positive transition, but it may feel a little bit uncomfortable as you move through that energy as well, okay? Now, ultimately, it does break us free from any restrictions or any thing that's trying to prevent our personal growth, shall we say. So you can be true to yourself and rebel against limitations. That's what this year really is all about. A lot of the hidden comes to light in this year as well. So expect a lot of truths to come to the surface in terms of the world events. Also, Mars on the 12th of January goes direct. Mercury on the 18th goes direct too. That brings better clarity, a can-do attitude, and a zest for life. So a lot of positive things to look forward to. There's a lot of ups and downs this year. Don't get me wrong. There will be some shocking changes and surprises, but there is a lot more benevolent energy when it comes to planetary alignment. Your 4th house is activated at the beginning of the month, and that's all things domestic. You'll be thinking about where you belong. You'll be thinking about your home space, whether you want to move or you're content where you are. You'll be doing a lot of decluttering. You may even do a little bit of spring cleaning or DIY a little bit early, but you're going to be thinking about stability, about family, and some of you may even think about your heritage and the legacy that you are leaving, okay, and the legacy they left as well for you. You'll be thinking a lot about your ancestors at the beginning of the month. Now, your 10th house of ambition, aspirations, kicks in round about the middle of the month, and this is all about your individual achievements, either in terms of your career, ambition, or if you're retired, the goals that you're trying to accomplish, the personal projects, things like that, or even personal development. It's all about your life's work, okay? So this is also connected to your personal reputation and you being in a public environment. So you may be thinking about being ambitious towards the end of the month, or really refocusing, reimagining your goals to accomplish them in different ways, just to make sure that it's exciting and you still want to connect to them, okay? Now, your first card is the Star. Now, this is an indication that this is your protagonist energy. You are learning to shine that inner light of yours, okay? You're letting it shine. The Star energy indicates you're starting January with a lot of clarity. You're being a visionary. You're really thinking far into the future for what you want. You're seeing far beyond January. So I feel like you're doing the usual, making, how can you put that? You know, you are making certain intentions like, you know, better diets, better exercise routines, better health care, better sleeping patterns. I feel like you're making a lot of promises that you want to, like resolutions that you want to adhere to throughout the year. But I feel like you're seeing beyond January. I feel like you're seeing beyond the whole year. You're seeing the bigger picture as to what you want to accomplish. You're making a lot of wishes as you start the month as well. Very positive energy. You are in a state of optimism as you begin January. You're looking forward to, it's like new year, new you, because when you get the star energy, this is about purging all that has gone before in order to welcome in new energy. And I really feel like you're trying to be as positive as you can. The star energy also is about the stars are aligning to bring you some sort of abundance. I mean, January looks very positive for you, but I feel like it's going to be very philosophical energy, a lot of self reflection, a lot of deep thinking, and furthering your knowledge as well. Some of you may put yourself on courses of learning. You may even pick up a hobby that you really enjoy that may flourish into a career idea or a business idea. If you're retired, I feel like you may be picking up some sort of project that actually brings in a little bit of money if you decide to put it out there onto the open market, because you're so creative and so talented. I feel like you are really good at what you do, and people want the product or whatever it is, the project that you're connected to, they want it. So I feel like you'll be in high demand in the month of January and beyond, okay? Also, the star energy is about there being a new version of you, a much more healthier version of you. A lot of you may have been going through a very strong period of healing, okay? And this indicates, with the star energy, this indicates, you know, that you are learning to have healthier boundaries, value yourself in a different way. And I feel like this is you looking towards 2023 with optimism, with gratitude, and hoping. I feel there's hope here as well, hoping that there is a better future to look forward to, okay? Now, I also get that there is a wish being lined up for you, something that perhaps you've been trying very hard to accomplish that has not been accomplished yet. It's lining up for you, and it's something you've already connected yourself to. I feel like you've planted the seeds and been nurturing it. So, you know, sometimes when we launch something, because I feel like this is something that perhaps you've launched already or you've been connected to already before you've come into 2023. When we launch something, you know, it's like planting a seed. You know, you put the seed in the soil, you cover it with soil, you know, you water it and you wait for it to grow. And you look at the soil every day and you think, well, nothing's happening on the surface, nothing's happening, nothing's happening. But underneath the soil, as you're nurturing it and knowing that you're giving all your love, your care, your attention, your energy to this seed, it is germinating. The seed is doing its little shake in the soil. It's starting to sprout. It's starting to move. It's starting to push up through the soil. And whatever it is that you're trying to connect to right now, it may have taken some time, but it's worth it because it will bring a lot of reward. There is abundance here, there is good fortune, and there is an energy here of you being recognized for your skills, your talents, and whatever it is you connect to. Whether you turn your hand to, you know, face painting or making sculptures or, you know, number crunching or working in an office, whatever it is you turn your hand to, you tend to be very good at it, my beautiful Librans. You come to this lifetime with a lot of skills, and you are meant to believe in your skills and have belief in yourself, because I feel that in previous years perhaps you've been struggling with some sort of depression or some sort of low motivation or even a little bit of doubt within yourself. You're breaking free from the constraints in the month of January. Now, very positive, we've got the Devil card there, and that's not, I don't say that easily. It's in the resistance position, which is like it's in the reverse, and that's the position you want it to be if it's going to show up in your chart. That indicates you're releasing yourself, you're freeing yourself, liberating yourself from anything that's been holding you back. So I really feel like you see this as a new slate to do anything, be anybody, but most importantly, be your wonderful, authentic self and let that inner, authentic, unique light shine. This is an Aquarius energy, okay? So when, you know, the sun moves into Aquarius, there's a lot more positive energy for you round about, I feel it's for you around about the 20th of January. Well, that's when Aquarius, the sun moves into Aquarius. But I feel around about the 20th, 21st of January, there's a lot more positive energy for you, okay? Something you've been deeply connected to is starting to become a reality. It's starting to formulate, and it attracts more wealth, I see here as well. But I feel like some of you may take up a course of learning in order to enhance your skills. You may get a certificate. They're actually showing me a certificate in the water right now. So some of you may have already been on a course of learning and you're actually finalizing the course in January, or getting your certificate in January, for example, and it opens up a whole new ball game for you when it comes to what you want to do next. But the Devil card is a liberation energy. Also, the Devil card in this position, because it does turn upright towards the end of the month, some of you may feel a little bit hedonistic, where you want to just break out, break free, and just go wild, just have some fun, just, you know, do things that perhaps you don't normally do. You want to be a bit bolder than usual. And I feel like it's a very positive energy, of course, but don't burn yourself out. And I would say you're definitely releasing any toxic environments, situationships, people, relationships. I definitely see that you are phasing them out for 2023. Energy vampires, they're gone. You're leaving that all behind. Definitely a new slate for you. Now the outcome energy, we've got the moon. Hidden opportunity lying in the shadows for you. So things that you're not even expecting are going to show up for you. I would definitely say expect the unexpected in January in particular. The moon card indicates a lot of deep self-reflection and connecting to your higher self and really trusting your instincts on any choices that you make. Also, we've got wolves there in this particular card. Normally there's a dog and a wolf. So it may be that, you know, there's been this battle between domesticity, especially because your fourth house is activated, and independence. So some of you may have felt like you've been a homebody for too long and you want to get out there, you want to, you know, forge an independent life for yourself, or you really want to connect to a little bit more adventure, a little bit more excitement, and you're trying to find a way, because the wolf is a pathfinder. Okay, now I'm just hearing right now, and when I do a little meditation before the readings, and I heard what I decoded, shall we say, as a dog howling. Okay, but it could be a wolf. A wolf is a dog. It's one member of the dog family. It's a pack animal. So it could be a wolf howling, but they're giving it to me again. So, I mean, when you hear a dog howling, because dogs are so loyal and instinctive and they are otherworldly in their instincts, it can represent that there is a hidden change or some sort of change that is about to enter your life, and you're being given like a heads up about it. Okay, so let me just pull a card on that for you. Dogs howling can also indicate that some of you have been feeling a little bit lonely, or you've been feeling that you're longing for something that hasn't shown up for you, and you're feeling a little bit frustrated that it's not working out, but that's all about to change. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. It's a positive change for you. The Wheel of Fortune literally means cycle of change. So the dog howling, spiritually, it means it's like an announcement of something unseen that hasn't happened yet, that's going to be life-changing, but it's very, very positive. You'll celebrate this. Look at that. Okay, so if you have been feeling a little bit lonely, I feel like you are in a cycle of change where you want to go out and have fun. Three of Cups there. You know, that's a card of people coming together, sharing joy, excitement. Some of you may get intoxicated, go, you know, drinking a little bit, dancing, celebrating. This is a card of, could even be a feast day, for example, something that you celebrate with whatever worship you connect to, whatever religion or source that you connect to. There's an energy here of celebration, but you're not even aware of it yet. So towards the end of January, there's definitely something to celebrate, something that will surprise you, that is so benevolent, so exciting, that, you know, you'll gather your troops or your soul tribe and you'll all celebrate this moment, whatever it is for you. It's going to look differently for everybody. But it could be even the return of a person that you haven't seen for a while. It's a friend energy. I just want you to be aware of that. The Moon card, it's like, it's kind of like an end to loneliness, or because you got the howling dog energy as well, and you got the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Cups. It's like an end to loneliness, an end to sadness or disappointment. Things are going to work out for you. There's a lot more positive energy, lucky breaks, and expect the unexpected. Okay, I felt I even said expect the unexpected, and the Wheel of Fortune kind of represents that sudden, like being a little bit more spontaneous in your life, and then suddenly changing the dynamics of your lifestyle choices and opening new energy into your life that brings a lot more positivity, a lot more fun, and a lot more reward. And we've also got the Pope. Now, it says the Pope there, but of course it's the Hierophant card. This is a card of having faith, but it's also a card of learning. So some of you may actually decide to go on a course of learning, or you may meet in a group setting a mentor or someone who really inspires you, that helps you find your way. But the Hierophant energy is about a connection to your higher self, to your inner learning. And, you know, some of you may become a spiritual teacher, or you may be trying to find your path, and you may discover a path or a guru who helps you, or someone you look up to who will help you on your newfound path or your newfound faith. This indicates a spiritual journey. So a lot of deep reflection, spiritual journey. Some of you may even go on a spiritual retreat or book yourself on one for the rest of the year, because I feel like you start as you mean to go on, okay? But this is a card of having faith. I feel whatever course of learning or hobby that you connect to in the month of January, it will actually extend throughout the year, and it brings so much reward, and it connects you to really good people that will be friends for life. There's a lot of love and energy within that circle, okay? We've also got the Empress card, so that indicates everything you've been working hard towards, all the seeds that you've sown will start to come to fruition and bear fruit. This could connect to bringing more wealth into your life, but I feel most importantly, this is about your value, how you value yourself, setting healthier boundaries when it comes to friendships, family members, or working environments. Any toxic situations that you've connected to in the past, I feel like you're setting healthier boundaries so they do not get access to your life unless they come to you in a positive, rewarding energy. As you can see, we've got the owl there as well. So that's all about knowledge. And I feel like it's almost like a badge of knowledge. Even though it's a shield, I'm seeing it as a badge in the water. Your badge of knowledge will open new circles for you. I feel like you're getting into the inner circle. So this could even be that you take a course of learning and then you're offered a promotion or a raise. Or perhaps you take a course of learning and you get into a social circle that has a lot of status, or has in people who connect to really interesting things, and it allows you to really flourish. Also, the Empress card, you're very talented at what you do. You've a very gifted lifestyle is what you're meant to lead. I feel like because of your gifts that you were given, you're very artistic, you're very creative, very intuitive and instinctive as well, very passionate, and very you have a very healing nature, my beautiful Libra. And so some of you may go into a healthcare sector or be thinking about it in order to help others as much as you want to help yourself, of course. The Empress card is about attractiveness as well. So I feel like you're going to be taking better care of your health, of your teeth, of your hair, of your nails, all of those things that put you in good stead and good health. And also you're going to be magnetic. You're going to attract a lot of attention in the month of January in particular. If you're looking for love, I would definitely say there's a potential for a fling. Okay, there's a potential to heal something with somebody, but it could turn out to be a fling. I also see that there is someone coming on in who could lead to a higher level of commitment, marriage, and you may even find that you will have a family with this person if you want to. If you don't want to get pregnant at this time, I would say take precaution, because you may suddenly find out if you can have children that you might, if you throw caution to the wind. So I would say, make sure you protect yourself there if that's not something you want to connect to at this stage of your life, okay? Now let's go to the Celtic Cross and see what else is coming for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? We've got Three of Pentacles, engineering, planning, looking ahead. Something that you're connected to, that you're working hard towards, is starting to come together. King of Pentacles, attracting a lot of wealth. We're getting the same energy here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. We got the Star energy again. Thank you so much. Now, some of you may have been working in a toxic environment, but you walked away from it, or you're thinking about walking away from it, okay? I would say you're healing that. Some people don't realize that even when you work in a toxic environment, you need to take time for healing, because it really damages your psyche, it damages your confidence, and it really indicates, you to take a breather, to really come back to your center, find balance, and recognize that whoever created this environment that was a very nasty environment, they were projecting their energy in order to knock you off your center because they felt threatened. So just be a little bit mindful of that. But I feel like you're walking away from anything negative. I can see that already. Look at that. Seven of Swords. Some of you may be even phasing yourself out of a situation quietly in order to go after a dream opportunity, or I mean, it's all change for you. Look at all this. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? Okay. Okay, whatever it is you're connecting to, my beautiful Librans, you accomplish your goal. Okay, so January is a very positive month for accomplishment, for things coming to a climax, coming to a head. Some of you, if you're looking for love, there is a potential for a soulmate coming on in, but let's get started at the very beginning. Now, the Three of Pentacles is your starting card. It's the heart of the matter. You're working really hard to build stability in your life. That's why you know, this card really connects to you being on the path to being influenced by your fourth house. A lot of you may be focusing on your finances. This is a card of engineering, of planning, of project focus. So I feel like you're getting a little bit more organized, you're getting inspired. Some of you may even be thinking about collaborating, or even finding a consultant who can help you with an idea that you've got. But the Three of Pentacles is a card of you being careful about money as well, being cautious about your finances, and kind of weighing up your options. What do you want to connect to next? So I really feel January, whilst you may have already set some resolutions for you and some intentions and some goals, you're now looking at, how do I take the next steps? What do I need to do to move forward? Also, the Three of Pentacles indicates that people talk about you behind your back in a really positive way. They appreciate what you do, and I definitely see those of you who are in a working environment being noticed for your skills and your talents, and being elevated to a position of power, perhaps, or more status, or you will reach your goal of getting some sort of offer, a lucrative offer perhaps, because I feel people are noticing your hard work and your dedication and your skill set. So I definitely see January being a month of recognition, reward, and also appreciation. Now, this could be even in the family unit. You do a lot. You're always thinking about other people, making sure everybody's okay. You may get some sort of token of affection or appreciation from a family member that lets you know, you know what? I really value how much you put into this family unit, and how much you try so hard to make things work and keep everything together. They're giving me this energy. You are the glue. They gave me this when I was doing a meditation for you beforehand, but they're giving it to me stronger now, which is you are the glue. Okay, so I feel like you keep everything together. You hold all, perhaps you feel like you hold it all in. You hold everything together. You've been through a difficult time, and still you've thought about other people. And people are noticing that. They're appreciating that about you. Okay, my beautiful Librans. Also, the Three of Pentacles indicates that you're trying to forge a way to make sure you have financial stability, especially since there is an economic fluctuation around the world. Lots of difficult energy, of course, collectively, but I feel like you're putting yourself in a really good position to weather any storm that comes your way. You're being a visionary. You're looking to the future. You're protecting what you've already worked hard for, and I feel like you are capitalizing on it and growing your financial pot even more. What is crossing you? King of Pentacles. I mean, I can think of worse things to be crossing you. The King of Pentacles indicates that there may be a lot of work this month. You're going to be very busy. A lot of administrative work, a lot of paperwork. You're going to be all business, business, business. And sometimes business is wonderful, but it doesn't leave much space for having fun. Okay, so I feel like you are trying to have that level of balance. Also, there may have been something that was just not working for you. And I feel like you're not giving up on it. I feel like you're trying to engineer a different way, or look at it creatively to find a solution to initiate a different approach, shall we say. And it actually works out really well and is very lucrative. The King of Pentacles indicates, you attracting a lot more wealth, a lot more material gain happening here for you. So some of you may be stepping into a leadership position, or you may have put your resume out there to find alternative means or avenues of bringing more wealth. So some of you may have put your resume out to find a new job, or even you're thinking about setting up that second stream of income that's been on your mind for a while. I feel like you are leaving, if you've hit a plateau in your career in some area, you're definitely leaving that area in order to discover new lands and bring in more finances. Some of you may even set up your own business or be an entrepreneur. But this card indicates you're on the right road to success. Now, if you're not working at this time and you're looking for a job, there's definitely an opportunity here. Your resume will attract a lot of people interested in employing you, okay? I feel like you've got a couple of options, but there's one in particular that is a perfect match. You will, of course, pick the one that's the perfect match, and it happens to be the one with more money as well. So that's really positive. I mean, sometimes you'll look at lucrative opportunities and you think, okay, this one really suits me. It's incredible. You know, I really feel at home in this place, but it doesn't give as much money as this one over here. And then you think, maybe I should just go for the money. But then when you sell yourself out just for the money, then sometimes you find out you have a miserable experience. I remember many years ago, I was given an opportunity to work for a very famous firm. It was not something I really wanted to do, but I needed to pay the bills, you know, and it was important that I looked after my family, etc., etc. And this very famous institution, we'll call it an institution, they were offering a lot of money. And I had 3 job offers at the time. And the one had the famous institution gave the most money, right? And then the other 2, a little bit less money, but, you know, I felt in one place that I really felt at home at, but I thought you don't pay enough to, you know, really cut it for all the bills and looking after my family. So I got to do the smart thing, and I got to take the one that pays a lot of money. So I took that one, and then they started to fit me up for the uniform and everything like that. They started to make comments on my body shape, and I was like, what? I mean, if I was modeling or something like that, I'd understand, but I wasn't. I was just doing some administrative work. So I was like, what kind of place is this? And I started to get the bad vibes, and I was like, they're commenting on my body shape. You know, they're comparing me to other people. It's so weird. Like in front of us, you know, they would say that one person was a little bit large and maybe should lose some weight, and I should do this, and then, et cetera, et cetera. And I was like horrified. And then this person who ran it, she was going to be my boss. I was like, this person's energy is just so off. And, you know, I feel really bad, but they fitted me for the uniform and all of those things. And I had like a month's grace period, and I was like, I'm out of here, because I cannot vibe with people that are going to make my life miserable. I just couldn't do it, no matter how much money. If I was miserable, that's soul destroying, and that energy would just fester within me, and then I would project it onto my family and feel resentment that I took a job to help everybody in the household, and, you know, it was my choice, and I made the bad choice, and I just couldn't live with myself doing that. So, you know, luckily, I managed to get another position that was actually perfect, and paid the right amount of money to be able to look after the family. But my point being, all that glitters is not gold, okay? So I feel like you're really factoring that in the month of January, because you want to start the year in the right way. So I feel like whilst you are looking at bringing in more money, you're actually looking at what resonates with your soul. What is good for you? What is it that you can see for your future that brings in a lot of oh, it's so interesting. Thanks so much. I'm truly grateful. My guides just said to me, remember the image you got. Remember the image you got. And before I do the meditations, the readings, I do a meditation. And I actually got, I saw a jug. Okay, I saw a jug, and they're indicating like the month of January is all about hydration as well. I'm actually just going to get that. I wrote it down on a piece of paper. They want to highlight it because, as you can see there's a jug, and it's literally kind of a bit like the jug I drew. It's got a handle and everything like that. So they really want to indicate star energy is dominating your January, which is all about success, clear vision, insight, you being a new version of yourself, and a goal or a dream being attracted to you. Stars are aligning to make it happen for you. No matter the difficulties, you will overcome them. I'm just going to go get that piece of paper of what I wrote down. One moment, please, just to highlight. There's other images that have popped up as well, but I'm not going to show you those because I don't like to influence the reading. I like to see if they pop up. Sorry, I do have a cushion because I hurt my back. So I'm just going to sit myself properly there so I can support my back. Jug of water. Okay, this is an image I hope you can see that. I've written it down. I just do little scribbles, and I do apologize for my writing. It does look like a spider fell into a pot of ink and then drunkenly scrawled across a page, but it is my writing, so hey, when I'm channeling, everything's like really quick. Okay, so when it's normal, like day-to-day life, and I'm writing, my handwriting is so neat. But when I'm scrying and when I'm actually channeling, it's just energy. It's just happening. Okay, so I've got a jug there. I hope you can see it. I hope the camera is picking up a jug. Now there's a jug with a handle here. It's an image that you may see in a drawing. I mean, it looks a little bit, this is a better drawing of it. Okay, so you may see a jug like this. It is actually a symbol. It's actually a sign for you to look out for in the next 4 to 5 weeks that indicates some sort of prosperity is occurring for you, some sort of good news. Okay, so I want you to look out for that. Also, they're indicating you need to hydrate, a little bit more water. Okay, obviously not too much water, because too much of a good thing is also bad for you. So it's really important to find that balance. But water, hydrating in the month of January is so important. Okay, so a lot of you may be purifying, shall we say, detoxifying. It is a month for it. Collectively, most people do it, but I want you to be aware also that it's connected to material gain. Okay, so seeing a jug, you may walk down the street and someone has graffitied a jug on a wall, or you may see a painting that's so random, it's just got like a jug on it as a main feature. So look out for that, okay? I want you to be aware of that. Now, there may be some, as I said, there's something here that was not working for you. You're finding a different approach, and it sets you apart from everybody else, okay? I really feel, I mean, if some of you are wanting to be in the public eye or be in a strong social standing within your community, someone of influence, you're definitely being thrust into that position in January, or you're getting the signal that you're about to be launched into that position, okay? Again, you've got the star energy, again, jugs, more jugs, okay? So they are very poignant. Perhaps the symbol of the jug was actually pointing towards either the star card or the temperance card. Well, the temperance card, they've got cups. So it's the star card, I think, that perhaps they were pointing towards, but this indicates deep down you're manifesting this reward. You are manifesting a wish, okay? And also with this star energy, I feel like you're embracing a new period or new phase in your life where you're embracing new ideas that will actually help you reach a goal, something that you've been fighting for such a long time, or something you've been in training for. Some of you may gain a certificate, or you've been training for something. Some of you may be at college, or you're actually leaving a space of learning, or you're going to enter a space of learning that gives you some sort of qualification that helps you level up and attract the right rewards that you truly deserve for all the effort that you put into things. I definitely see January as a very intense month of healing for you. And by healing, I mean you're taking better care of your personal development and self-love. I feel like there's a lot of, you pampering yourself a little bit more than usual because you deserve it, because you're worth it, okay? I definitely see you being very productive, very busy, as I said, with a lot of paperwork and things like that, but I feel like it's things that you enjoy doing. I also feel like you're going to realize how intelligent you are, okay? They're giving me the word intelligence. I feel like sometimes you doubt yourself. Sometimes you knock your own confidence with an inner narrative that's, but your guides want you to be aware that you are actually so intelligent. You're so, you have a lot of ingenuity. You're very flexible. You tend to be able to roll with the changes in life, and that puts you apart from most other people. So I feel whilst there is change, I feel like you've already intuitively and instinctively notice that they're occurring and put yourself in a really good position to weather any storm in life. I feel like you've got this. Now, they're showing me a lot of images for you, my beautiful Librans. They're showing me a squirrel in the water right now. A squirrel. Now, spiritually, a squirrel means to be prepared. Okay, so again, it's that energy of preparation, preparing for something that will bring great rewards. Now, I don't want to just talk about finances, of course, but you do have, a King of Pentacles and a Three of Pentacles, and I feel like you are on a quest to do something that you love. You are in the law of attraction in the month of January, especially because you've got the Two of Cups there. Whenever you get an Eight of Cups in a past position, this indicates you've made a major decision, a major promise to yourself to walk away from anything that is not satisfying, that no longer brings fulfillment. You're walking away almost like on a spiritual journey or a quest for true meaning. So I feel you've decided that 2022 is long gone. You were really like looking forward to shutting that year out. It may have brought a lot of disappointment. It may have even made you feel that you needed to free yourself up from that. It was like, I feel like it was kind of like a transition year where you did a lot of plotting and planning, and 2023 actually sets you apart for success and reward for all the things that you've been working hard from. Okay, also this Eight of Cups indicates freedom, so there's a lot of energy here of you freeing yourself up from things that are just not fulfilling anymore. Some of you may be quietly phasing yourself out of friendships that you feel you've outgrown, or that you've evolved, and you feel that you're more mature than those friendships anymore, and that they are something that you feel it's time to release those. Also, some of you, if you are trying to leave a job, for example, and get a new one, I feel some of you are quietly phasing yourself out of that, and behind the scenes you're putting a resume out there to get a new opportunity, because you are being governed by ambition this month. You've got the Chariot card, which is all about ambition in your 10th house, so that is all about aspirations and your achievements. So I feel like you're looking at goals. What do you want to accomplish? And then you're just going out and they're doing it. Nothing's going to stop you from accomplishing whatever it is you set out to do. Whether you're working or retired, you have a goal in mind that you want to accomplish, and you will actually hit it right on target. Okay, now the Chariot card also, this is in your potential position. This card literally means triumph, success over difficulty, overcoming any obstacles, and removing anything from your path that is getting in your way. It is a card of confidence, willpower, being determined to succeed, and movement forward. Now, being fearless in your endeavors is something I definitely see you doing. You may have made a resolution to be a lot more bolder this year, come out of more comfort zones in order to get what you truly deserve and desire. Some of you may be thinking about whether you want to be independent, an independent trader, or whether you want to work for a company, a partnership. Some of you may be setting up a partnership with someone that you love, or someone that is a soul tribe member, or a member of family. There's something here about partnership, but I feel like more it's about law of attraction. You're attracting what your heart desires, okay? If you're looking for love, there's definitely love coming on in, but the Chariot card is about travel, movement, adventure as well. So I feel like you may be trying to bring a little bit more excitement into your 2023, because you feel that 2022 made you feel a little bit stuck in a rut, and you're releasing yourself from that energy, and you want to move forward. I feel there's been a lot of restriction, and I feel you just want to break free, okay? Now, in the near future, we got the Two of Cups. At grassroots, the Two of Cups represents attracting what your heart desires, okay? Or attracting the best outcome for your heart. This is a card of reciprocity. So I really feel like you are looking at all areas like friendship, relationships, loving connections, work environments, people that you connect to. You're looking at balance and reciprocity, whether all the effort you put into something is what you really get back, okay? Or whether it is even worth it. There's sometimes, you put a lot of hard work into something and you feel like the reward was not what you expected. I feel like now you're really calculating what is right for you and what really is not right for you. I feel like you are in a period of analysis and attracting better things, better luck. Two of Cups also indicates if you're looking for love, You're attracting a soulmate at this time. This person may be at a distance from you. You may have walked away from a relationship in 2022 and you may have been healing, and you may have felt that whilst you wanted to move on and find love, the universe may have decided it's not time yet. You needed to heal. But I see January as being a catalyst month for you to meet somebody new and bring love into your life. For those of you who are already in a relationship, I definitely get this sense that you're deepening your connection with the person that you're with. And it's almost like a renewal of your vows or a renewal of your love for each other. The new year brings that energy where both of you are on the same page, and some of you may decide to travel together, book a really big vacation together, or even emigrate to another country, go overseas, because we've got the Chariot card and the World card here as well. So some of you may be thinking about working abroad or really shaking up your energy in order to bring a lot more excitement into your world. Now I'm going to pull a card with the Two of Cups for you, just to see what that's all about in terms of, this is the near future energy. Okay. Knight of Wands, more adventure seeking, more excitement. Knight of Wands is a card of being bold, coming out of a comfort zone, and really like having the courage to activate your dreams, go on a new adventure, or even enterprise a new business opportunity, launch something that's really brilliant that will bring a lot of love into your life, but also at the same time be very rewarding. So the Knight of Wands is actually a very exciting energy to connect to. This is a card of being unstoppable. So it can be that fate is intervening and bringing you something that you've been using the law of attraction to bring into your life. I feel like it's being delivered for you. Also, this card, it reminds you to trust in your vision, because whatever it is you can see in your mind, you can have in your hand. Thoughts are really becoming things. So be bold, come out of your comfort zone. I really feel like you are attracting some exciting energy into your life, but also there's a fling. Okay, as I said, there's someone here that you may heal something with. There's a potential for a fling. I would say this person, you do have a choice. Okay, I feel like you've got a choice between new love that is long-term and perhaps a past love, or even someone that you are flirting with that you feel like would not go anywhere. Okay, I feel like there's someone that you think about sometimes. They're coming on in and yeah, they're looking for one thing and one thing only. But there is someone new. I want you to see this. As you can see, we've got the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is think before you act, basically. Really analyze your situation before you connect to it. If you're looking for love, as I said, there's a potential for a fling. Now, if you're just looking for a fling, go for it. I mean, you know, life's too short. You might as well enjoy yourself. But if you're looking for love, I feel like there is somebody that comes in. It's not going to be a long-term relationship. Okay, but there is someone new coming on in that will start off as a spark of chemistry, and it develops into something a little bit more than friendship, let's put it that way. Page of Wands, when you look up the meaning of it, it tends to mean the start of something that will lead to a commitment. Okay, there's loyalty in this mate. It's someone new, it's exciting, someone's curious about you. You may meet this person traveling or doing something that's adventurous, that's out of your comfort zone, whether you are deciding to take up rock climbing or decide to put yourself on a cruise, or whether you decide to put yourself on some sort of travel plans or even a hobby, something that maybe even something sporty, something active that you're deciding to do. I feel like you meet someone new there, okay? So I feel some of you may even join the gym in the month of January, and that's because I'm seeing right now running machines and rowing machines and like lifting weights and things like that. So some of you, if you've lapsed in going to the gym, you may go back in January, or some of you may actually buy a gym membership, and you actually formulate a nice group there. I feel like you get to know people there, and some of you as a group, you may go traveling somewhere, maybe even connected to something sporty that you do. So watch out for that as well. Now we got the Seven of Swords. This is in your position, my beautiful Librans, okay? Seven of Swords is an interesting card because it can mean you're doing something in stealth mode. Okay, you're doing something different that nobody else has ever done before, and you may be doing it on the down low so that people don't notice you doing it, in case you feel like it doesn't go well for you. I feel like you're just working really hard and you're not telling anybody about what you're up to. Some of you may have put your resume out there, as I said, and not be telling people at work. You're trying to quietly phase yourself out of something or operate under the radar, and your success will speak for itself. That's really positive, because the Seven of Swords is not always a negative card, okay? Seven of Swords, there's a lot of yellow and golden energy in the Seven of Swords, which indicates it's positive. Normally, the Seven of Swords, the figure is stealing all the weapons in order to find an alternative way to find a resolution to the war, because he's taking it from the army bases, the army camps, okay? He does not want to fight. He does not want anything negative going on, but he's in stealth mode, so he's actually going too fast and he's leaving stuff behind. It can also indicate, don't act too quickly in major decisions, because you may miss something that, may lead to a little bit of conflict later on when it comes to, accomplishing or tying up loose ends regarding your goals. So I would say take it easy, take a moment to have mental clarity before you connect to any contracts or any paperwork, because a silly little mistake could escalate into something major later on, okay? So just watch out for that. Now also, Seven of Swords can be about going independently, okay? It can be that, you're trying to find a way to exert your freedom or your unique expression within your workplace. Just because you're doing something differently doesn't mean you're doing something wrong, okay? So I feel hold true to your authentic self. Obviously, don't do anything risky or anything that's illegal or negative, shall we say, because karma really is a bitch, and she does deliver when the moment is right. I'm going to pull a card on this Seven of Swords for you just to clarify or pinpoint. Okay, Seven of Cups indicates choices, okay? I mean, it's like be careful in the choices that you make. I feel it really comes back to what I was saying earlier about what all that glitters is not gold, okay? Because that really indicates, all those wonderful options available may not be as rewarding as they seem, okay? Also, the Seven of Cups can indicate using your imagination to do things differently so that you get a different outcome. It's interesting that it's double seven. They're actually giving me 3 numbers for you, 111. That is a number you're going to see quite a lot over the next 4 to 5 weeks. They keep giving me this energy of choice. It's your choice. Seven of Swords. It could also mean that something you're not seeing. There could be somebody who is hiding something from you, or something that you're not seeing that intuitively you feel. Pay close attention to your intuition, okay? Because your inner knowledge will lead the way. So I would definitely say to you, pay close attention to any hunches or instincts that you've got. Also, I would be a little bit mindful of your possessions, my beautiful Librans, especially when you're in a public domain, because this card can represent someone being very stealthy and just like swiping your wallet or swiping your phone, things like that. So I would just be a little bit more mindful of your surroundings, because the Two of Swords indicated that it's something that you do not see, but intuitively you may get like a feeling like, oh, I better just hold on a little bit harder to my handbag, or oh, I'm just getting a feeling not to leave my phone on the table in the cafe because it may just be swiped. Whatever it is, you'll get an instinct first. Don't ignore the instinct or the hunch, okay? Because it helps you. That's meant to be here. Now, also, the external circumstances, the universe is sending you an offer, okay? It's a very important offer that's going to make your heart swell with joy. Now, the Ace of Cups at grassroots indicates an opportunity being delivered from the universe, okay? Something that you've been trying to attract for a while, something that perhaps has been difficult to get for some time. As you can see, the cloud represents this very tumultuous energy, a lot of difficulty, and then suddenly the universe appears and offers you something that you've been wanting for such a long time. Now, this could be love if you're looking for love, of course, but it could also be an opportunity that brings a lot of peace. It could also be an olive branch between you and somebody if there's been any discord going on there. I feel like by you walking away from any drama, I feel like you've made this person really think about their actions, and they come towards you trying to find some sort of solution. They want to make amends is what I'm getting here as well. But ultimately, there's a lot of peace. What else am I getting from this card? I'm getting this energy of holding that feeling in your heart that all will be well and it shall be so. I'm definitely getting that sense. Now, this could be a reward, an offer, a dream job opportunity. It could be an offer of some sort of promotion because aces tend to be new energy. So even if you're working in a certain environment, you could suddenly get more responsibility, or you are given something exciting to connect to that you really love. Puts you in a really good position. It changes everything. We got the Death card there, which symbolizes major transition and change. It elevates you in some way. If you haven't got a job right now and you're looking for one, there's definitely one being offered to you. I would say January, towards the end of January, you sign contracts. Okay, I'm really heavily getting this. You sign contracts and it brings in more money than you've earned before. Okay, now hope and a fear. We've got the Death card here. So it's all change. The hope here is that this year, this new year, is going to be far better, far superior and more rewarding than last year. Okay, the fear here is, of course, you don't want to be stuck in a rut. You want things to change, and you know that you need to use your initiative to come out of your comfort zone to make those changes work for you. Okay, the universe will meet you halfway, but I feel like you are launching yourself to be a visionary, to do things differently so that you get a different outcome. But the Death card symbolizes evolution, making progress, and actually embracing change to help you keep life interesting. Also, I feel like your knowledge will help you get to where you want to go. So be confident within your wonderful self, my beautiful Librans. I definitely see January being a very positive month for you. Now, the Five of Wands indicates you may have been in training for something, or if you've been going through a difficult time, you've been going through that difficult time for this very moment of success, okay? This is a breakthrough. Five of Wands with the World card indicates struggle comes to an end. Okay, you're going to be rewarded. You're going to reach your goal. Whatever it is you've been struggling to achieve, the World card indicates you entering a new phase where you accomplish that goal and you start anew. You're on to the next goal, or you're on to the next thing that you want. The World card also indicates success, financial reward, and integration. So if you're feeling a little bit lonely, or you've been feeling a little bit disconnected on the outsides looking in, I feel like you're integrated into a group setting in the month of January at some point in some area of your life, that you will find friends for life. And I feel like you find your soul tribe. Some of you may already have found real deep members of your soul tribe and enjoy being with those people, but I feel like there is a new addition, or a couple of new addition people in your life that become a loyal, affectionate friend forever. Okay, it's really rewarding. Also with this World card, they're indicating that your efforts are paying off. Some of you may be thinking about relocating, and you're not sure where to relocate. Some of you may be thinking about moving home. Some of you may be thinking about moving home like further afield, like into a different state or a different county or a different town, for example. And some of you may be thinking about a bigger change, like going overseas, thinking about emigrating, moving home, or moving job. These are big decisions. I would say do your due diligence before you make any of those big decisions, like visit the country or the state or the place that you want to move to, and perhaps have a little vacation there for a bit, just to suss out whether these are people that you want to vibe with, whether it's a town that really is, got your heart and soul connects to it. I would definitely do your due diligence, because the Seven of Swords says don't make a move too fast. You may miss something that you may regret in the end, okay? But ultimately, I feel you're rewarded. I feel divine timing is in all things for you, and I feel like you're going to be in the right place, the right time, at the right moment to meet all these opportunities that are headed in your direction, okay? I'm going to pull one more card before I close, and then Magician, you are in control. The law of attraction is working heavily for you this month. So set your intentions. Use the law of attraction. You have the power within your mind to make things happen. Thoughts really do become things. This is a card of being a master creator, taking the initiative to create your life in the way that you envisage it. And you are able to accomplish that. And a lot of that planning occurs in January, okay? Also, with the Magician card, this is about you being... it's like you're connecting to all elements. You have the talent, you have the smarts, the creativity, the drive, the ideas, and the planning to get to where you want to go. So use that innate knowledge within you, those skills that you came to this lifetime with, to attract a lot of reward and abundance into your life. Also, this is a card to, it's almost like to seek good intentions, to speak your truth, and be really honest with yourself, because this is a card, a potent card, a message of magic. So I really feel like there's going to be some magical outcomes in the month of January for you. And you're going to see that 2023 is a little bit different for you, okay? Yes, it's a mixed bag for everybody, but I feel there's going to be a lot of positive reward for you that makes you feel quite excited. Oh, they want me to go one more, so I will. Okay, before I read this card, they're giving me a song. Okay, I've not heard this song before. Surprise, surprise. You know, I do know a lot of songs, but I can't know them all. This song, let me just connect to this one moment, please. Okay, there's a lot of instrumental music right now. Okay, I'm so proud of you and everything you do. Doesn't matter what they say. Wish I could be strong like you. Okay, I don't know what that song is. It's a masculine energy that sings it. It's very, very calming, very peaceful. I'll have to look it up, but I mean, the words actually say it. I mean, someone may give you a message or a token of appreciation. I've already connected to that energy earlier. But I also feel like there's someone in spirit who's going to give you a sign that they're so proud of you. There's someone who walks with you all the time. And they're showing me a spotted feather for you, a spotted feather, okay? It's almost like I want to cry for the amount of love that this person has for you. They're reaching out and they're so proud of all the struggles that you've been through, all the things that you've overcome. They walk with you and they're helping you along the way, and they're guiding you. They want you to be aware that they are a guiding light for you, okay, my beautiful Librans, and they walk with you. They want you to walk tall and be confident in yourself, okay? There is only one you, and that is your superpower. I actually wrote that in one of the, I do little videos for like TikTok, Instagram, and sometimes YouTube if I got time, and I put them up there just to inspire you all. So that is me. It's the real me. Some people have been saying it's an imposter. It's not. It's definitely me. It's just little free videos for you all, just to remember your power. And that's one of the words that I use only today, and they're giving me that right now as well for you. So just watch out for that and remember that as well. Now, it's interesting that you got the wolf, because we talked about the wolves and pathfinders at the beginning, and they're giving you that as a final card as well. And they're also giving you infinite possibilities. So you have a lot of choices. There are a lot of possibilities open for you, and you can connect to your higher self and find the right path for you. It says here, you are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Wow, we just got that energy come through. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Okay, so that is how you're approaching 2023 in general, but most importantly, January. The foundation of it starts then, okay? Now also, we've got Wolf Pathfinder, and the beginning of it there says, I hope you can see that, release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. Okay, so I feel like love is all around you, and you are going to find a lot of opportunities attracted to you because of who you are. So keep being your wonderful, beautiful, authentic self. Okay, I'm just going to go and get a trinket before we close. Oh, wonderful. We've got The fleur-de-lis, which is Emperor energy. So some of you may be setting up your own business, but this is definitely about inner control, about your inner power, but also strategizing, formulating a plan for the future, and being successful in all of your endeavors, okay? Also, a fleur-de-lis, you may actually see that as an image on patterned wallpaper or on railings or on a piece of artwork. Look out for the fleur-de-lis. It is a symbol of success for you, and you may notice that in the next 4 to 5 weeks, it symbolizes some sort of great news that comes your way where you accomplish a goal, okay? And also we've got the firefly, okay? I am going to, they just corrected me and said dragonfly, okay? Thank you so much, I'm sure grateful. Dragonfly. So we got a dragonfly here, but what's really interesting, my guides are just laying their hands. I'm just actually laying my hands on top of my guides' hands right now on this deck. I do think there is actually a dragonfly card in here, and they want me to give it to you. So I'm going to just, hummingbird, swan. I may be wrong. I may be totally wrong here. Dragonfly. Oh my gosh. It's got the word magic, okay? This is, as I said, there's magic, something magical around and I know magic sounds so woo-woo, but it's like things working out unexpectedly, and it's just magical, okay? So it says magic there. If they want me to give you this card, it says, I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. And that is their message for you with the dragonfly, okay? Also, some sort of good luck surrounds you when you see a dragonfly or an image of one, so just watch out for that. And again, there is a lily, water lily there, peace of mind, okay? So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. I will be doing a yearly reading for you all for every month in the next couple of days, so watch out for that too. This is your monthly January 2023, and I hope something resonates. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Librans. Love and light.